Ahead of the 2023 general election, Global Right, in collaboration with other civil society organizations, held an intergenerational fireside chat in order to safeguard the political space, future of the civic space and the democratic space of Nigeria. Iye Jonathan, an aspirant of the Federal House of Representatives in Benue State, stated that the civil society are faced with a lot of challenges as the general election is approaching.
The challenges civil society is facing as we go up towards the upcoming elections. And we were talking primarily also about women, their impact in the upcoming elections, and how we can also contribute to change in the country. Now, women across Africa, especially West Africa, have had a history, pre-colonial times, of actually supporting their communities and actually fighting. So we have, of course, the role of women, for example, in the Aba Women's Riot or War, as we've seen, or the Aba Women's Revolt, which a lot of them revolved around tax issues and the injustices of the colonial system at that time. Prior to that time, of course, we know about the Amazons who were fighting wars in Ghana. There's a new movie coming out about it, I'm sure we're all aware. And we are saying, and we've been saying about women and their role in Nigeria and in Africa particularly, that over time and over history, a lot of our gender roles were redefined by the colonialists, especially those who came in with ideas that were borrowed from Victorian culture, masquerading as religious ideas or Christian-based ideas for those of us in the South. Or in the Middle Belt, where they began to tell us that women belong at home. That's what they were doing in Victorian England. African women did not traditionally belong at home. They were supporting their communities. They were out there actively, and we still see it today. We're farming, we're doing so many things, we're engaging. But of course, this socialization now began to filter into our communities, and we began to take a quote-unquote backseat. Except we're now seeing token gestures by our government towards supporting women. So we've seen the gender bills, for example, rejected at the House several times, talking about gender equality. We've seen how girls are kept out of school. We've seen how even women like me who go into politics in some states are attacked, in one case even killed.
She also called on Nigerians, especially women and youth, to rise up and take their responsibility and also be fully involved in the political space.
It's a call for women to get involved. And not just to get involved because you are women, but because you are women and you're bringing your very best game to the table. In politics, when we talk about capacity and having the best that you can have in politics, there are three things: capacity, character, competence. Something that we've seen with Dr. Obi Ezekwesili's research in fixed politics, that you need three things. That cuts across both genders, whether you're male or female. If you don't have the character, the capacity, or the competence to deliver, you cannot deliver. And that's unfortunately the situation we're seeing in Nigeria, where we don't have people of the requisite character, competence, and capacity, and we're having problems with our governance and our economics. But right now, we're calling on women, we're calling on everybody, youth, get involved in the parties. Get involved in the political process. Don't just collect your PVC, go out and vote. Join the parties. And when you join the party, be active. Come with your A game. Don't come with our laziness or the different things that we're seeing, the bad examples we've seen around us, propagated, unfortunately, by mostly male leadership that is not correct and incompetent. What we need right now are both men, women, youth who have the character, the competence, and the capacity to lead. If you cannot join a party because of your job, join a political association or support association working to ensure that the rights of Nigerians are realized.
The program manager of Global Right, Edosa Oviawe, said the meeting is aimed at addressing critical issues affecting Nigeria and the political space.
So just to create opportunity, an informal conversation, to have informal conversation among key civil society actors, among the media and among the citizens, to talk about issues, critical issues that affect us as a people, critical issues that affect the polity as well. And equally to look at the common traits we all have to our civic space. Is an opportunity for us to discuss the 2023 general elections, which is what we focus on this particular dialogue, to look at the critical issues that are on our political landscape and the issues that are causing tension to the polity, and to see how we can all rally together as citizens to remain focused on the issues for the elections and not be distracted by whatever tensions they were for the elections. And so the dialogue just offers an opportunity to reappraise the political landscape generally, and to look at what roles do we play as citizens to ensure we have a successful election come 2023, and equally to look at the fact that we are all able to elect the popular candidates and able to defend our votes and defend the democratic space.
He also called on all Nigerians not to lose hope in the country's electoral system.
We are Nigerians and we must rescue our nation if we think our nation is not going the right way we want. Over the years, Nigerians has lost, or voters have lost confidence in the electoral process for obvious reasons. But if you look at recent elections, the by-elections and the other elections, regional elections going on, conducted recently, you will see that there is that faith, that confidence in the electoral process is beginning to come up. People are beginning to see that, okay, INEC is beginning to do what they expect, and so people are beginning to commit to the process. And just as just been discussed today, we need these strong institutions, just like INEC is, and of course we equally need strong leadership to drive this process. And so this is just a call to everybody out there to say, we must not lose faith in the process. If I one way to correct the whole issues we are talking about is by us to go out there and vote, for us to register our voice using our votes, for us to register our discontent using our votes, and for us to speak by our ballots.
Dorcas Olariwaju, Voice TV, Nigeria.